How would you like to uncover $10,000 to $1 million or more in newfound sales in your business in the next 60 to 90 days? I call this the accelerator effect because, as Jeffrey Immelt, the CEO of GE, once said, when you put your foot on the gas in this company, the car moves forward. Now, while that might sound blatantly obvious, the number of entrepreneurs and business owners that can honestly say this about their business is small. The truth is that when most entrepreneurs step on the gas pedal, the car may or may not go forward. And if it does, it may not go in the expected or desired direction. Even business owners who do succeed in getting the car to move forward for a time live in a constant state of fear that the car may stop again at any given time. For many entrepreneurs and business owners, most of them in fact, this is the reality they face. Each day, experimentation, hope, and determination meet the cold unknown and unexpected with luck. As a result, the car may move forward today. And if it doesn't go forward today, maybe it will go forward tomorrow. Perhaps it will go in a direction, and perhaps it will go for longer than a short period of time, but who knows? Only entrepreneurs and business owners with a predictable system for attracting and closing clients could say, when I put my foot on the gas, this car moves forward. Hi, my name is Leku Percival, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share exactly how myself and my clients have installed predictable systems for generating an extra $10,000 to $1 million in business, and how you can do the same. I'm also going to share with you the biggest mistake most businesses are making when it comes down to getting more profits. The two things that seven-figure entrepreneurs have present in their businesses that the strugglers do not. And the simple, proven four-step system that generate leads and clients, and how you can start putting this to work inside your business right now. These are the exact same strategies that I have used to grow my own consulting business to over $100,000 months and help dozens of others grow their own consulting and coaching businesses from low six figures to high six figures and even seven figures. You see, over the past few years, I've been committed to helping a group of some of the sharpest entrepreneurs and business owners all over the planet who are ruthlessly committed to two things. One is exploding their business results and playing in the seven-figure range, and two, having a lot of fun in the process. So if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur who is looking to have a predictable way to generate clients on demand and explode your business to the seven-figure level, then you're definitely in the right place, and you're going to love what I'm about to share with you. Now, the top three people who I work with fall into the following categories. There are those product businesses who are selling an information product, a software, or a physical product. I also work with consultants or coaches who are providing information, coaching, live events, masterminds, and so forth. And also service-based businesses like financial advisors, real estate agents, digital agencies, and so forth. Now, the best thing about this predictable client system is that it targets customers who are ready to buy now. It works with any budget, and it's based on proven results. Now, in the professional business world, I'm sure you've noticed that people fall into one of these two categories. First, we have the grinders. You know, the people who make some money sometimes and no money most of the time, or spend way too much time making little too money. Or you might find the rainmakers. You know, people who are absolutely crushing it, making more and more money while spending less and less time in their business. What is it that allows some entrepreneurs and business owners to make millions, fly private, and build wealth, while other entrepreneurs make less than they could in a full-time job and struggle to make rent? Well, after talking to hundreds of business owners and entrepreneurs and being in this industry for years, I have realized that the rainmakers have two key things in place, while the grinders have only one of the two sometimes in place, maybe even none. And the truth is, if you have both of these things in place in your business, it becomes very easy and predictable to make $1 million or more. Well, The best way I can explain this to you is with the story of how the Wright brothers invented the world's first flying aeroplane. Now you see, back in 1903, the race was on all over the world to invent the first plane that could fly, and most people became utterly obsessed with the engine. That's because people started building larger and larger engines with more and more horsepower and strapping them onto planes, completely ignoring the aerodynamics and the wings. Well, this resulted in some of the fanciest, most powerful engines the world has ever seen, but it also resulted in planes that couldn't get off the ground and were great to look at but completely useless. Now, this is when the Wright brothers took a different approach. While the whole world obsessed with engines, the Wright brothers obsessed with the plane and its aerodynamics. They first focused on the plane that would glide without an engine, and then when they had the recipe right, they strapped on an ordinary engine to it, and voila! The world's first flying plane was invented. Now I want you to pause for a moment and let this next point really sink in, because it's a big one, and it's almost the exact opposite of what everybody else out there is feeding to you. Look, today in businesses and in the internet marketing industry, we are repeating history of the engine obsession. Most entrepreneurs are obsessed with the hottest traffic source and completely ignoring systems to convert that traffic into clients. Now you see, most business owners are obsessed and frenzied over the new Facebook ads feature, the new way to retarget people, or the latest webinar feature, when in reality, they are strapping a larger and more powerful engine to a fundamentally flawed plane. Now, remember how I told you that the entrepreneurs who are crushing it have these two things in place that the grinders and struggle bunnies don't? Well, those two things are high quality converting and targeted traffic, and a system that will convert that traffic into paying clients who will keep coming back. Because it all comes down to this. If you can't pay money to acquire a new client, you don't have a business. Now let's get down to business and show you exactly how you can get a predictable system for generated high-value clients in your business starting today. There's only two things that matter in a business, and they are generating prospect that turns into leads and converting those leads into paying clients. If you're not making the income that you want in your business, then let me ask you these two questions. How many new sales did you get in the last 7 days? And if you didn't get any new sales, then answer me this. What did you do in the last 7 days to promote and generate new sales? You see, in the business game, it's easy to get distracted by all these activities and new shiny objects, but the raw reality is that you only need to have these two things. The rainmakers in the business game, you know, the players with 7-figure profits and true liquid wealth, and sales days that would trump almost bestsellers months, they have a predictable method for generating profits, and they know how these two numbers work to the dollar. And these are the cost to acquire a lead and the cost to acquire a client. And that's because when you have a predictable system for generating clients, and you know these two numbers, every month is as simple as looking at your calendar and seeing how much time you have available for strategy sessions, and then spending the required amount of money to generate those strategy sessions. Other grinders and struggle bunnies are looking to pull a new rabbit out their hat to get some new clients to cover their rent, and thoroughly thinking out a plan B, and that involves getting another credit card if things don't work out. Rainmakers are spending a predictable amount of money to generate a predictable amount of strategy sessions. That's a predictable amount of new clients and a predictable amount of new profits. So what does this system look like? Well, it starts with targeting the right traffic with the right message that strikes a nerve and generates a response. We do this by calling out your ideal client and speaking about his pain in a vivid, detailed way that makes him feel like you tore a page out of his personal diary and must have the answers to his problems. And once we get their attention, we prove that we can solve it by solving part of it for free in the short video training or email series. And then finally, we roll out the red carpet and ask them to reach out if they would need additional help. The result of executing this correctly is that you will have a predictable system to extract at least $10,000 in hidden profits from your business in less than 90 days. And the best part, you will now know down to the dollar and the day how your business and marketing efforts will perform. You will finally have the accelerator pedal that moves your business forward when and where you need it. And then you see it's all about cracking the code. To execute this predictable client system correctly, you need to get these 4 things in alignment, and if I refer to this as cracking the code. The 4 things are your message, your market, your media, and your system. That's because when you have these 4 things in alignment, you can unlock the code and literally have some amazing results just like my clients have experienced. Now again, you have to have the right system to be able to do this and get these results. And you can do it the hard way, which is like going up to a lock and trying to guess the code. But you know there are no more than 10,000 possible combinations to a 4-digit lock? Well, you can try to crack it yourself, and who knows? Maybe you will find a combination that works in a year or 2 or 3, but most probably never. Or you can do it the easy way and just get the code to unlock it and get the results immediately. And that's what I do all day in my own business and for my clients and in their businesses. Well, by now you're probably thinking, how can I get a predictable system in my business that can skyrocket my profits without spending a penny more on advertising? Well, this is perfect for you if you're looking to generate more high-value leads, increase your fees, reduce your workload, and attract high-ticket clients in a predictable way down to the dollar. Because right now, I'm looking for a few more of my dream clients, where I can help them get these kind of massive results that I've shared with you. That's why, for a limited time, I'd like to work with you in a marketing strategy session if you can meet the criteria below. See, I work with primarily 3 types of clients. People who want to generate more red-hot leads who are ready to buy now and don't penny pinch and delay decisions. Also, people who want to improve their sales conversions and get people to decide on the call instead of staying in the awkward limbo maybe state. Or people who want to dramatically increase their prices and work with a higher caliber client so that they can make more money while dealing with less work and headaches. So here's how this process works. We will be focused on a specific and custom tailored strategy and execution to help you solve the 2 biggest problems that most business owners face. And that is traffic and generated the targeted segment of high value clients who are ready to buy right now, and conversion and making sure that you have a system that takes traffic and converts it into paying customers in a predictable way down to the dollar and the day fashion. This marketing strategy session will take around 30 minutes, and you will be speaking with me personally, and I'll be helping you identify what you've already got and helping you put together a strategy that will dramatically grow your business by 3, 4, or even 5 times without increasing the amount of time that you spend in your business. So who is this for? Well, this is for coaches, consultants, authors, and experts who are already in business and making some sales. These are typically selling information products, done-for-you services, personal coaching in a group or one-on-one setting, or even live events and masterminds. This is for people who know that they are good at what they do and they truly believe that they can dominate their marketplace and make a high 6-figure, even 7-figure income doing it. Also for people who truly value helping others and helping them get results above everything else. So if you're willing to have some skin in the game and understand that they need to invest some money and grow their business and take it to the next level. Also, working with me as a client is not cheap, but most of my clients make back their investment within the first month, and then they want to stick around with me long term because they see results. So who is this not for? Well, this is not for people who want to start or like the idea of having a consulting or coaching business. You must already have something going and be good at what you do. People who also make excuses and complain, I really don't want y'all. Also, the people who are stuck in information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action and get the results, I don't need y'all. And also, anyone who's not serious about growing their business by another 100,000 or $1 million in the next 12 months, I don't want y'all. Now, knowing that we're a good fit is crucial because I like to get all of my clients great results and work with them for the long term. And to do that, I need to get them quick ROI. And the truth is that there are some people who I cannot help. And if that's the case, I'll be 100% upfront with you and suggest somebody else or an alternative. I'm only looking for those who are a good fit and who I am certain I can get results for. The first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session below, and this application is necessary to determine that I can help you and I'm the best person who can help you generate those results, and that you're ready to set up, commit, take action, and do the required work to generate the results. Now, once I receive your application, you'll be able to schedule a time with me to conduct your strategy session. This is where we'll really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible and with predictability. And then at the end of the call, one or two things will happen. You either be a fit and I will extend an invitation to work with me as one of my clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's totally okay too. And there's no hard feelings or obligations or anything, right? Either way, you will receive an insanely valuable strategy session and will walk away with newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what's holding you back from achieving the results that you want. That, together with the exact next steps necessary to take action and break through your barriers. Likely to be the most valuable 30 minutes that you will invest in your business this year for 2017. So go ahead and complete your application right now. We will see if we're a good fit for doing business together. Look, now I've had over 100 entrepreneurs apply in the last 30 days. So this opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time needed in order to provide you with the results. And because, as I said before, I only work with clients who I know with certainty and conviction that I can generate them results and a return on the investment. Out of every 100 that apply, I can generally only work with 5 clients at a time. And right now, 3 of those 5 spots are currently filled up. And I'm looking to fill up the last 2 as quickly as possible. So with that being said, please understand that this window of opportunity won't be available for long. And what I have found is that those who have the ability to make decisions and act quickly are most likely to get results and most likely to become my best clients and crush it together for years to come. So if you feel like this is right for you, go ahead and apply right now to see if you qualify, and then go ahead and follow the instructions on the next page.